Alright, people, episode 4 of the Book of Lorath. The end of days. I don't know if this is going to be the last one. Hopefully, Blizzard puts out a little bit more of these. These have been incredible. These have been awesome. What can you say? We've learned about Lilith and Inarius. We've learned about Sanctuary. We've learned about the World Stone. We've learned about Malthael, Belial, a little bit of Tyrael, a little bit of the other arcs. It has been incredible. No long intros, guys. Get your blankets, get your guys, get your blankies, get your snacky snacks, get whatever you need to get. It's time for another story. Let's go.
Come in, sit down. You've let all the bloody heat out.
Yeah. Sorry.
Come in, sit down. You've let all the bloody heat out. This is the coldest night I can recall in these frozen wastes. I'm no chef, but I've managed a stew from what little food remains.
Thank you.
Fortify yourself. This is the final story I have to tell you, and you will need your strength to endure. This is the tale of the end of days.
Here we go.
I told you of the brave heroes that defeated Diablo and Baal, and of the destruction of the World Stone and Mount Ariat by Tyrael, the Archangel of Justice. In the aftermath, his essence dispersed, and though no angel had done so before, Tyrael was able to restore his form in the realm of Pandemonium.
Ooh, nice.
After decades away, Tyrael returned to the high heavens. There he tried to convince his fellow members of the Angiras Council that they were meant to protect the innocent, and that the fate of humanity was pivotal to the future of the eternal conflict. However, they remained committed to their laws, leaving Tyrael no choice but to renounce his angelic nature, shedding his wings to embrace mortality before being cast out of the heavens. And so he fell willingly to Sanctuary, a shining star that landed in the ruins of Tristram Cathedral. New Tristram had established itself just outside the ruins of its predecessor, a thriving settlement, home to Deckard Cain and his young ward Leah. She was the daughter of Adria, who had once lived in Tristram.
Yeah, I believe Deckard Cain.
And grew into
I've heard
a
that name
wise young
before.
woman under
At least when
Cain's
I
mentorship.
watched Admin go in.
A group of adventurers from across Sanctuary.
So I know
set
he's
out
kind
to
of like pivotal in
investigate
the
fallen
story.
star. Instead, they found a man who had lost his memory. In an effort to help this fallen stranger, Cain sent adventurers to recover the man's sword, broken and scattered in the surrounding lands. The quest would cost Deckard his life at the hands of Magda, the powerful leader of a fanatical coven devoted to Belial. With his last breaths, Cain managed to repair the stranger's sword. In doing so, he repaired Tyrael's memory, as well as the Sword of Justice itself, Eldraine. For this deed, and for many, many more, I believe history will judge Deckard Cain amongst the greatest Haradrim, representing the best of what the Haradric Order can be. His contributions to the Haradrim and to humanity cannot be overstated. The day he left us was a dark day for us all. In that moment of deep loss and grief, Leah was overcome by a dark power within herself.
Uh-oh.
When the power burst free, it was strong enough to drive Magda away. This was the first sign that her destiny was cruelly marked by forces greater than any knew.
Is she a banshee?
After Cain's death, the adventurers Leah and Tyrael tracked Magda to Chaldean, where, unbeknownst to them, Belial was impersonating the ruler of the region. Their pursuits ended in the dry deserts of Kyrgyzstan, where they confronted Magda and struck her down, avenging Cain's death.
Nice.
The
Fuck 'em.
heroes found another ally in Adria, Leah's mother, who wanted to help her daughter contain the growing darkness. She helped them uncover the location of the Black Soul Stone, an extraordinary artifact created by the renegade Haradrim Zoltan Kul, which could trap multiple essences of both angel and demon, then permanently destroy them. Black Soulstone in hand, they confronted Belial and revealed his great deception. Defeating him, they sealed him inside this Soulstone prison. But As we have seen time and time again, evil is never idle.
Yep.
Azmodan,
Why don't they
the Lord
destroy
of
these
Sin,
fucking demons,
had
bro?
undertaken an audacious invasion of Sanctuary, seeking the Black Soulstone for himself. All the great evils, save he and Diablo, had been trapped in the Soulstone, giving Azmodan an opportunity to become the prime evil. His vast demonic army erupted from Ariat Crater, the scar left behind by the Worldstone's destruction. The party hurried to aid the forces of Bastion's Keep, the only defense against Azmodan's forces. Though the fortress had been battered, the adventurers fought through legions of demons and overcame the Lord of Sin at the heart of the crater, sealing him in the Black Soulstone as well. It seemed as though the tide was turning in humanity's favor.
It would seem.
Adria had other plans.
Of course.
She had lied about the Black Soulstone,
There it is.
having used it to mark the souls of all 7 great evils for containment, while leaving Diablo unbound. The witch then offered Leah, her own daughter, as a vessel for Diablo's return.
Oh, that's her
An
daughter.
act she had planned since her child's conception. When Aidan sought solace with her in Tristram, Adria had already pledged herself to the Lord of Terror's service. Under the guise of her care, she used the prince's torment to her advantage, allowing Diablo to deepen his hold on the prince. When he left as the Dark Wanderer, so too did Adria. Soon after, she bore his child, Leah, whom she left in Chaldeum under a friend's care. Children should not be punished for their parents' sins, no matter how grave they may be. From the moment of her birth, Leah's fate was tied inextricably to Diablo, his essence part of her creation.
God damn.
Adria's betrayal revealed, Diablo seized control of the Black
Wait a minute,
Soulstone,
so
using it to channel the
hold on.
essences
So Adria, hold
to
on.
all the lords
Let me
of
hear that
Hell.
again.
When Aidan sought solace with her in Tristram, Adria had already pledged herself to the Lord of Terror's service.
Right.
Under the guise of her care, she used the prince's torment to her advantage, allowing Diablo to deepen his hold on the prince. When he left as the Dark Wanderer, so too did Adria. Soon after, she bore his child, Leah, whom she left in Chaldeum under a friend's
So she had
care.
his child. Oh, damn.
Children should not be punished for their parents' sins, no matter how grave they may be. From the moment of her birth, Leah's fate was tied inextricably to Diablo, his essence part of her creation. With Adria's betrayal revealed, Diablo seized control of the Black Soulstone, using it to channel the essences of all the Lords of Hell into himself. Brimming with power, he twisted Leah's body into a new horrific form, the Prime Evil. With his newfound strength, he set his eyes on a prize far greater than our world, the utter destruction of the High Heavens. With his unheralded power, the Lord of Terror breached the diamond gates of the High Heavens. He single-handedly routed Imperius, leader of the Angiras Council, with barely a thought. The Prime Evil opened hell rifts inside the Silver City, unleashing the minions of the Burning Hells, leaving him to continue towards the Crystal Arch. As demons ravaged the Silver City, the heroes came to Heaven's aid. They fought their way through hordes of demonkind, aiding the heavens where they could, and soon arrived atop the Silver Spire to battle Diablo himself. Against all odds, the Prime Evil was defeated, his essence trapped in the Black Soulstone.
Why not kill him?
Returned to the Angiras Council as
Why
a
not
wolf,
kill him?
now embodying the aspect of wisdom. And for a moment, it seemed like Sanctuary might see peace. But, as you know well, peace does not last. All was not well with the High Heavens. Decades before Diablo's assault on the High Heavens, Malthael had abandoned the Council, the Heavens, and his position as the aspect of wisdom. The ravages of the eternal conflict must have taken their toll on Malthael's mind. I often wonder what he saw had convinced him to forsake wisdom for death. Malthael had long desired an end to the eternal conflict, and finally saw his chance with Diablo's defeat. With the 7 great evils gone, he turned his attention to humanity. But Malthael was not interested in winning our hearts and minds. His solution was far simpler, far colder. To Malthael, humanity would never be more than demon spawn.
Oh,
For the eternal conflict
crap.
to reach its conclusion, all demonkind needed to be eradicated. But to achieve his ultimate goal, Malthael had to retrieve the Black Soulstone, which was now in the hands of what remained of the Haradrim. I likely owe my life to Eldarin. In that first confrontation with Malthael, in the black tunnels of the tomb of Rakis, I faced death himself. As my brethren fell and died, I was protected behind a magical shield that Tyrael raised using his sword. When we emerged onto the city streets, we were met with horror beyond comprehension. Prize in hand, Malthael and his reapers laid waste to Westmarch.
Dude, he pulled an Aaron Yeager?
There nearly destroyed me. They were harvesting the souls of the people. With each death, Malthael grew more powerful. Malthael soon took the Black Soulstone to the Pandemonium Fortress, where he began to manipulate its power. Struggling to find where he had gone, the adventurers turned to the only person on Sanctuary who might know Malthael's location, the traitor Adria.
This bitch.
The witch, however, did not wish to cooperate, and transformed into a terrifying monster empowered by blood magic. Delivering final justice against Adria's betrayal, they struck down the abomination and set out for the Pandemonium Fortress to confront Malthael. By the time they arrived, it was too late. Malthael had already sent the Black Soulstone to Sanctuary, and it was fulfilling its dark purpose, tearing the demonic essence out of every single person. Freeing the spirits of their own kin and leaders, the heroes became one with death, and were finally able to fight against Malthael on even ground. A great battle ensued, and in a last-ditch effort to secure victory, Malthael shattered the Black Soulstone to take on the power of the great evil still trapped inside. The heroes valiantly rallied in defense of Sanctuary, the power of the spirits within allowing them to defeat death itself.
Really?
The aftermath of Malthael's use of the Black Soulstone saw Tyrael gone from Sanctuary and countless dead. What happened to Diablo remains a mystery that haunts me.
Dude.
I chose solitude and ale over futile efforts to bring light back into our world.
Dude, Sanctuary has gone through it.
Such as this, where I feel hope struggling to take root once more. But to hope for salvation while doing nothing to attain it brings only ruin. I have learned this many times over. Judge a person by their actions, not their words. Lilith has returned. You sense the daughter of hatred in the growing shadows, as do I. I can no longer fight with steel and blood, but perhaps the knowledge I've shared will act as an armor in your own battle with the coming darkness. Take care, young scholar, wherever your path may lead you. I hope for your sake, it leads down a different path than mine.
Bro, this is incredible. This is incredible. This is great storytelling, man. This is so good. The more I learn about the Diablo lore, you really see that the angels, the demons, like, they're not that different from each other. Like, they both have, I mean, of course a demon's a demon, but angels aren't always as pure as you may think they are, man. The way Malthael became the aspect of death itself, and like combined himself with the World Stone and just started pulling an Aaron Yeager. What? So this is why there's hardly anyone left on Sanctuary. Well, and plus all the demon invasion and shit. Man, you'd think that once Lilith and Arius created a place to escape all this. And like, this is like the prime spot for shit to go down. My God. 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10 storytelling, world building. Wait a second. Wait, didn't... How much of this is in the other Diablo games? Because didn't you guys have to fight Malthael before? Because I believe I've seen this. Where have I seen this? Yeah, I believe it was the Reapers of Soul cinematic. Because I remember seeing this like long ago. Because I remember that I wanted to play Diablo 3.
Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels.
Wait, so this is Sanctuary?
I pray that it will be enough.
Wait, or is this Pandemonium? Wait. Pandemonium. Wait, Sanctuary is in Pandemonium, right? It's like in a pocket dimension. If I got that right. Like, there's a lot. The Soul Stone. Dude, look how good this looks.
You have done well, Horadrim.
Oh,
Your
the
service
Horadrim.
here is finished, and you should all run.
Yeah, then he's gonna come in with the sights. Yeah! Yeah!
Malthael.
There he is! Dude, yeah, I remember seeing this trailer. Wait a minute, so this is Tyrael. And I'm guessing that's the guy who was telling the story. Cause he said he was with them and like he raised his shield to put up this barrier. Holy shit.
Go! Go! Find the Nephilim!
Yeah, there he is. There's the guy. Yeah, because he was collecting souls. Holy shit, dude. Bro, the fact that when this came out, I didn't understand. He's like, get that weak shit off me.
Brother. Why?
Oh, you let him live.
The Nephilim will stop you.
No one can stop death.
Yeah, and then he's gonna like crush it. What the fuck? So it wasn't Reaper of Souls. Oh my god, man. Because I remember when this trailer dropped. I remember when this fucking trailer dropped. When was this up? This was uploaded 9 years ago. So almost a decade. What else can you say? What else can you freaking say, man? Like, I really want to go back and play the older Diablo games. If I enjoy 4 that this much as I am now. By the time I put this one out, 4 would have already dropped. I'm pretty sure you guys have already been playing the early access of it. So, you know, I got the standard edition. You know, I'm a peasant, so I have to wait a little bit. But I'm sure at the time I put this out, it's gonna be already, you know, it's already dropped, and I'm gonna be playing it and loving it. I still need to run through the story, because at the moment I just met Anarius and everything. So, oh wow, man, you see it all come together. Guys, I'm getting out of here, man. I'm done. What, man? The love and just the care that I see with this older stuff from Blizzard, man. What a fall from grace. What a fall. At least that I've heard that you know that Blizzard nowadays is much worse than, you know, the older stuff. But that, again, I'll enjoy it for what it provides me. That's all I can say. You know, I'm still a fresh baby in this space. So that, guys, I'm getting out of here. Man. Take care. Bye-bye.